Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling, asking, "What is wrong with me?" You're not alone. We've all been there. But what if I told you that this very question could be the key to unlocking your true potential? What is wrong with me? How many times have you asked yourself that? Maybe it was after a failure, a rejection, or an unexpected loss. Maybe it was after comparing yourself to others, feeling like you just don't measure up. We've all been there, haven't we? It's that haunting, gut-wrenching question that feels like it's chipping away at your soul, echoing in your mind when you're at your lowest. But what if I told you you've been asking the wrong question all along? Because the real problem isn't what's wrong with me. The real problem is why we allow that question to dominate our lives, to steal our peace, our joy, our confidence. Close your eyes for a moment. Think back to the last time you asked yourself, "What is wrong with me?" What was happening in your life? Were you feeling defeated? Were you comparing yourself to someone else? Hold on to that moment. Really feel it for a second. Now, let me ask you, what was the impact of that question on you? Did it make you feel empowered, or did it weigh you down? Take a deep breath. Feel that weight lift, even if just a little. Let's face it, life can be brutal. Every one of us has moments where nothing makes sense. You could be walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly it hits you. Maybe someone says something cruel. Maybe you make a mistake at work. Or maybe it's a struggle with your own insecurities that drags you into that pit of self-doubt. You hear that voice whisper, "What is wrong with me?" And suddenly, that whisper turns into a shout. Have you ever had a day where one small thing went wrong and it completely ruined everything? Maybe you dropped your coffee, got stuck in traffic, or someone said something that struck a nerve. Type in the comment section or write it down. What's a small thing that triggered self-doubt for you recently? Take a minute. Let's face these moments together. Here's where things get interesting. You might think you're the only one experiencing this, but self-doubt is a universal human experience. According to research by social psychologists, self-doubt stems from our brain's need to protect us from failure. It's part of our survival mechanism, a way of avoiding risk and potential rejection. The brain sends out warnings. You're not good enough. Don't try. You'll fail, in an attempt to keep you safe from the pain of failure. But here's the catch. That same self-doubt, which evolved to protect you, is now holding you back from reaching your full potential. Now, I want you to think about something. When was the last time you hesitated to take a risk because you doubted yourself? Maybe it was an opportunity at work, a relationship, or something you've wanted to start for years. What did you miss out on because of that doubt? Pause here for a moment. Write it down or type it in the comment section. Acknowledge it. Think about Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful, resilient women in history. Do you know how many times she was told she wasn't good enough? She was fired from her first job in television because they said she was unfit for TV. Can you imagine if she had let that moment define her life? If she had allowed the question, "What is wrong with me?" to take root, where would she be now? I want you to ask yourself this. If someone as powerful and successful as Oprah experienced self-doubt and overcame it, what's stopping you from overcoming yours? Now it's your turn. I want you to take that moment of doubt we reflected on earlier, and I want you to ask yourself something different. What can I learn from this? What is strong about me? Say it out loud. What is strong about me? Take that strength with you. That's who you really are. Strong, capable, and resilient. This is your life. This is your moment. You can spend it questioning yourself, doubting your worth, letting that toxic thought ruin your day. Or you can make a decision right now, this very second, to flip the narrative. You can choose to embrace your imperfections, own your journey, and focus on the beauty of becoming. Instead of, "What's wrong with me?" ask, "What's next for me?" Here's what I want you to do. Starting tomorrow, when you wake up, ask yourself, "What's next for me today?" No more, "What's wrong with me?" That question has no place in your life. Your new question is, "What can I do today to move forward?" Take a moment now. Type it, write it, or say it out loud. What's next for me? So I challenge you, right now, to never again let that question define you. The next time you hear it, stop, breathe, and ask yourself something better. Ask yourself, what am I grateful for? Ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today to move forward? That's how you take back your life. That's how you stop letting a question destroy your day. That's how you take control. As we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Type in the chat or write it down. What is one thing I'm grateful for today? Share it with us. Let's celebrate our growth, our strength, and the resilience we have in this moment. Remember this, you are enough, just as you are. Nothing is wrong with you. You're not broken. You are evolving. And every day, every moment, you have a choice. Don't let a single question rob you of the life you deserve to live. Ask yourself today, what is right with me? And then go out and prove to the world just how strong, capable, and unstoppable you are.
You can protect yourself from negativity. And that's what stops most people, negative thoughts. The way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing, gratitude. Gratitude erases negativity. I'm gonna show you how this works. If you wake up in the morning, you start having negative thoughts. Every time you feel, in the middle of the day, if you feel yourself doing that, stop, just stop for a second. And start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have. Because what you have is substantial. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you have any measure of health, that's another blessing. And I'm just talking to you, I don't even know you. I could give you 50 things you ought to be grateful for right now. I don't even know you.